And here it is, my newest build, the Medieval Dog. I am just so happy with this one. This definitely is one of my favourite builds I've ever done, and just full stop. I'm so happy with this one. It took about 2.5, 3 weeks to build, so that's actually not too bad for me. I've had ones that have taken a lot longer, I've had ones taken a lot less, so it's not too bad. 2-3 weeks. Most of that was trying to wait to get parts actually than actually building. But all the stuff for this kind of stone promenade at the back, that was all parts I already had. A lot of the buildings was stuff I already had, apart from some of the brown tiles and obviously the hexagonal tiles for the roof. Those are the only bits I didn't really have for the houses, and pretty much, I'll say pretty much all these clear bricks around the edge I didn't have. I didn't have any of these tiles. I had some blue bricks for this side, but I didn't have any for this side, so I had to buy a lot of blue stuff. Yeah. So now let's get into showing you the details. So first up we have this kind of pirate ship raft thing. It's the first time I've ever really built a boat in Lego, and I'm really happy with it. I think it definitely needs some improvements. I probably would have made it a bit longer and maybe not as wide, but I'm still really happy with this. On the deck we've got a couple of pirates. We've got the guy who got the captain, I suppose. Actually, no, I think she's probably the captain. I think she's the captain, and then he's just kind of one of the crew steering the ship. Anyway, that, and I've just got a little red flag. I do have a pirate flag. I don't know why I didn't add it in the end, but it's what it is. Then, I suppose next to that is the dock. We've got this guy at the end who's fishing. Yeah, there's a gap under there where I didn't add any bricks. I just wasn't really going to show you that, but I just thought I'd mention it. I didn't have enough bricks, and I couldn't be bothered to really fill it in, so I thought I'm just going to leave it. Because the thing is, from the surface, you can't really see it. If you look from any real angle, you can't really see it unless you really stoop down below to look. And then next up, after that, we have these two knights over here in a boat, probably going off on some mission, some quest, something interesting, I'm sure. Anyway. And that's using the new Falcon Knight's torso and legs, which I'm a huge fan of. I've seen loads of builders using them, and I'm in love. It's just really great looking torso and a really great homage to the classic castle, really. Then I think after that, I suppose we could probably look at the dock a bit more because we didn't really look at that. So first up, we've got these two soldiers here. You've got this guy on the dock who is meant to be the captain of the guard. I don't know why I put captain of the guard there, but I guess he's helping out as well, carry stuff. I mean, could be something important, who knows. And then got this guy here who's just another soldier, and that's using the kind of classic, what's a classic? It's using the, to me it's classic, the early 2000s castle torsos, which I was a huge fan of that wave. I wish I had more of those sets actually. And we've got a couple of oars and a spear. And I've got a shield as well, if we can get it at the back, yeah. Then we've also got a few more pirates. We've got this guy here, if I can get the right angle. So we've got this guy here, that's just one of the, pirate. And I've got this guy who's a dwarf champion, or had him either build, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to throw him in there. They've got some other guys at the front, some more pirates. Yep. And that's it for that. I suppose after that, get on to the actual, bit of promenade itself. So first up, we've got her over here. So she is just walking off, I guess. She's not really doing anything in the scene. It's just, yeah. That was using the parts from the Medieval Blacksmith, which is a set I'm a huge fan of, and I still need to get. But I will get around to getting that eventually. Got a couple more knights there doing patrol. Got one of them with a torch. Again, another character, not really doing anything in particular, just kind of walking, I guess. Then we've got this guy who's going into the blacksmiths. He's kind of like a kind of barbarian warrior kind of character. Sorry, space. There we go. That was just a lot of these are just kind of custom ones I just made up with parts I had, or parts I bought in at some point. Yeah. Then we've got these two knights, who again just doing a bit of a patrol, coming through the city. So we've got this guy here who got that, again, that cool kind of early 2000s castle thing on there. Then him as well. I mean, they're both identical knights, they're not actually different, they're actually just identical figures. Sort of flag. And then we've got a couple more guards at the dock. They're obviously making sure no one dangerous is coming through. Then we've got some more crew guys carrying some stuff to wear. I don't know. Got this princess character at the front. I thought she was just kind of fun to throw in there, just kind of fill out the street a bit more. Had someone, yeah. And then we've got this guy over here, who is, well, looks like a normal trader, but obviously not so normal. Got a bit of gold and he's got his big swag bag in the back of the cart, so he's trying to smuggle some treasure and stuff out of the city. Obviously under some carrots and apples. And then I suppose after that there's also this little guy. I always seem to keep forgetting him. This little boy at the back. He's got a little golden leaf from the tree. And obviously I have to mention it while here, the tree, which I'm really proud of. I haven't really done trees before either. There's a lot of stuff I haven't really done before for this build, which is a bit of fun. Yeah. Anyway, we should probably go on to the actual buildings themselves. So first up, we've got this tan one at the end. This was actually the first building I built out of all the buildings for this build. I'm really happy with the colour scheme actually. We've got this this cool teal window frames which were in the pick a brick. Luckily when I went actually. Then a lot of just tan pieces I already had, and then I had to buy on a load of brown tiles, which I think I said earlier, because I just didn't have them. Oh, and bought some doors as well, because again I just didn't have any brown doors. Yeah, so I'll show you what's inside afterwards, because I'll probably turn the whole build around so you can kind of see in all the buildings. But yeah, this one is, look, because might be able to just about see it. There's a character in there. Yeah, just look at the window. Then this one, got this one here, this grey building. So this is a wizard's house actually. So there is a wizard inside and there's some details. But again, obviously I'll show you that when we actually go inside. Got a little chimney. Got actually double chimney on that one. I've got some old masonry bricks, a bit of detail. Yeah, it's also got some little leaves on that side, some little vines growing down it. And then we move on to this one, which I think I said earlier is a blacksmith. Yep, got a lot of again masonry bricks for little bits of detail, lots of windows. But I think I'm really happy with where these turned out. And again, it's got another chimney, another one with black tiles for the roof. Obviously, I'll show you what's inside once I turn the whole thing around, because it's a bit of a task within itself. We've also got the tree. It's a nice autumnal tree. So I thought it's autumn, obviously, right now when I'm doing this. So I thought it seemed kind of perfect. Now we're going to move on to this one. This is the actual second house I built, but it was originally next to the other one, but I thought I'd move it up so there's a bit of a breakup of colour, because there's just too much tan at one end. Again, got the same kind of colour scheme as the other one, which got the teal window frames. Add some little flags for a little bit, nice bit of colour, bit of detail. Actually, a little bit of white on that one as well. Actually, I never swapped that out. I think I was going to at one point, I just never did. And look, I think it looks fine. It's a nice little bit of contrast anyway to the other colours. And then we move on to this one at the end, again with another chimney. Same stuff as the other ones. Lots of brown for the window frames. Got some, again, masonry bricks and stuff. Oh, but this one's actually got a slightly unique window, because it's got a slightly arched window. So it's actually got these little slope pieces that come out to give it a bit more kind of dimension, a bit more interest. I thought it was just something interesting. I probably would. Oh, also on that one as well. Forgot that. I probably would have done on more windows if I had the parts. I just didn't really have anything in, and I thought I just want to do something different on this one. So yeah, that's all there really is to say on the houses. Well, from the outside anyway. So I think I'm going to turn everything around so you can see inside, because there's quite a few details packed inside actually. Here we are behind all the houses. So it turns out I was wrong. That one over there wasn't the wizard's house. This is the wizard's house here. I must have just moved them at some point. So there we've got the little wizard's house, got a little door, got a little bed, got a little mouse friends there who's just decided to join. There's a little sword in the corner, so a few little details. And then obviously get to the main bit up here, which is the wizards. So we've got a few little things. Got a little bookshelf. I might have to move you the other way. Sorry, Mr. Wizard. Come on. Doesn't want to get out. There we go. Right, there we go. He's out. So then we've got some little deals. We've got a little shelf, some little random little knickknacks. We've got a little ring up there, which is just a 1 ring piece. Got a little knight's helmet, some little crystals, a trophy. Got some potion bottles at the back, a little lantern, and then this little kind of like glass orb, because I thought it was a bit of fun. I thought almost looked a bit like a kind of like an orb or a seeing stone or something. Got like a oops, he's just gone. He's just gone completely. I'm just gonna put him back there and pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, yeah, it's like a little orb, like a seeing stone or like a palantir if you're like a Lord of the Rings fan. Then the door's opened a little bit. Didn't mean for that to happen. Because over a little bit. And then in this one, obviously same to the other one. Got another little Brandle with the white frame. And then when you go up, it's a vampire. I thought it was just a bit of fun because it's a figure I had, and I thought, why not just, you know, chuck him in, because it's not really a figure I really use that often, and I think it's using the Lord Vampire pieces from the Monster Fighter series, so that was a bit of fun. But that was one I did in a pick-a-brick, actually, not pick-a-brick, Build-A-Mythic in a Lego store, and then got this little bat guy, again another one from that Monster Fighters line. I think it was in that Haunted House set, but I really can't remember, so don't quote me on it. Yeah, and then he's got a little goblet and a little lantern at the back. And here goes the tree from behind, looking all autumnal. Got this little guy over the back with the leaf. Then obviously move on to the blacksmith, which is one, I think this might be my favourite one. I haven't quite decided yet. There we go. So he's got a little anvil, he's working on a sword, just trying to, you know, bash it so it's all ready to use. And then we go up, got a little armoury up here, which might be a bit hard to see, but if I can try and turn these armour pieces around. So you've got 4 swords at the back there, and then you've got these armour pieces, which are obviously these new armour pieces which they've brought in from the Blacksmith set, which I keep mentioning, actually, I realised. And then you've got a little just realistic, add a bit of light, and then you've got this little kind of loft attic space. We've got this little kind of hole which you can use for tools if you're a blacksmith. Got a little chest. I think there are some little valuables in there. I can't really open it, and then I can't really be bothered to get it out either. It's a bit of a mistake. Yeah, but I think there's some little crystals in there from one of those like castle sets. Yeah, there's another view of the chimney. And now moving on to this one, which I thought was the wizard's house, is not. It's the soldier's house. So we've got a few soldiers staying in here. So we've got this guy here. We've got a little quill, little letter on the desk. Then we've got a little fireplace. No fire, but there is just a little torch in there. I've got a bed at the back as well, actually, if I can get past this soldier. I might just move him the way for a sec. So we've got little beds at the back. Yeah. Then if you go down, you've actually got a fully lit fireplace down here. If I had some time, I would have put a light brick in there to add a bit more light to the base, but yeah. And I've got a little mantle for the fireplace, got a little pot hanging over there, got a crystal above. And obviously got the other soldiers, the guys upstairs, got his little bits down here, he's got his helmet down there and his bow. And obviously got this other soldier. It's probably a bit cold outside, so he's warming his hands up in the fire. And then if we move on, we have this last house, obviously the one I built first, but I thought it'd be fun to switch it up since I was on the other side anyway. And here it is. Nothing in this bottom bit at all. I mean, as you can see, it's a tiny little space, so this just wasn't really space to put anything in, apart from maybe fitting a slight table or a shelf or something into it, but oh well, it's what it is. And if we keep going up the layers, we have this guy up here. So he's just a normal villager. There he is. And then there's another bird in there. And I had a spell on those hexagonal tile pieces. I thought it'd be fun to use that as the pillow. And then if we keep going up, we have another little attic. But there's a little bit of armour, there's a little goblet, and then I think again there's some crystals in that back one. but I'm not going to take it out because I'm worried if I move something I'll break the whole build, which I have almost done a few times, I've got to be honest. So yeah, that's everything in this building. Don't worry, he'll be fine. He's just yeah, he's just resting. And that is well, that's everything, I guess, from here. And obviously you can see what I've done with the behind the build. So everything is just snot. This whole promenade is snot. I haven't mentioned that yet. So yeah. So obviously snot. I can't speak now. Studs not on top, which is obviously a Lego building technique. So if you don't know, that's what it is. Studs not on top. That's what it means. That's what it stands for. So it means it's all. That's why it's all nice and smooth. And then it's on a few little. There's a couple of these little bricks with studs, so that's what they're attached to. And then it just basically sits on a frame with tiles, so it's just resting on it. And obviously that's the connection point. So it's not just like completely free. It is actually connected to something, but the rest of it is obviously just resting because. Yeah, I didn't really think there was any need to do any other technique. I thought it made the most sense because it's and it keeps it nice and smooth and it looks nice more than anything as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So I'll probably go into an outro, and I think that'll be it for this build. So if you watched this far, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed. And yeah, now it's just a. I'll stop talking and I'll just go into the outro. Guys, so thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this new video. If you did, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this new, I guess, format for videos. Obviously, if people enjoy them, then I will do more of them for future builds and future build series. I think it's a really good thing to do. But obviously, if people aren't enjoying them, then obviously I won't do any more. Yeah, so that's really all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and obviously hit that notification icon, bell, I don't know whatever they call it, so you can stay up to date when I drop new videos and obviously get a little notification about future vids. So yeah, thanks guys, really appreciate all the support on this channel. See you guys soon.